Last name Russell. First, middle name Jacoby. Race black. Sex male. CID 0993411. Hey, check it out. Tarrant County, active bookings. He in there. The son of a pregnant person. Didn't even know that. Fort Worth PD, capital murder of multiple persons. That's the one that's going to get him. But dang.
Yeah, he went ahead and turned himself in. Let's go.
The two wanted suspects in the fatal shooting of a Fort Worth rapper and his daughter have both been arrested as of Friday evening, according to a police official. Forest Hill Police Chief David Hernandez said in a Friday evening news release that 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, who is facing a capital murder charge, is now in custody. Russell's attorney facilitated his surrender, and the U.S. Marshals placed him under arrest without any incident, according to the news release. It is said Russell will be transported to the Tarrant County Jail. His attorney could not be reached immediately. Russell's surrender came after the Texas Rangers arrested 24-year-old Adonis Robinson in Livingston, Texas, roughly 75 miles northeast of Houston, Thursday evening. Hernandez said Friday that the extradition documents is currently being processed to transport Robinson to Tarrant County. Robinson, whom the chief has previously called public enemy number one in a news conference, is also facing a murder charge. It's not immediately clear if he has an attorney. The arrest and search followed the Monday fatal shooting of 35-year-old Ronnie Sibley, a rapper who went by the name Get Money Lil Ronnie, and his 5-year-old daughter, Romani Sibley, at Sappy's Car Wash in the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. Police said two black men wearing blue jeans and gray sweaters, exited a white four-door Kia and approached Ronnie's car, which was parked in a bay at the car wash. The men opened fire on Ronnie and his daughter before fleeing, according to police. Both victims were pronounced dead at the scene.
So why would you do that? Why would you turn yourself in? Well, yeah, there's this thing called peer pressure, number one. Number two, and I think this is the one that happened the most, I think logic just kicked in. Let me help y'all out. Let's put y'all in the past. Make you a kid. And you have a sibling. No, you have two siblings. You have a brother and a sister. And y'all just broke a window. Now, your sister is not as responsible, but you and your brother, they're responsible. Your mother and your father walk in at the same time. Notice there's glass. And your sister starts crying, and your brother starts walking to the parents. You don't think you might want to say your part in this role? Because if they speak before you do, it's all bad. So all the parents already know. Yeah, man, my kids, bro, they did something wrong. All of them get to yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. And that's exactly the same psychology that just happened here. So, Mr. Escobar had to turn himself in. He don't know what they just told him. Y'all gotta know that at this rate, they're facing capital murder. Now, they haven't officially been charged with capital murder. There's a difference when that's what you wanted for and what you're charged for. I believe that we're not done with this because I just stumbled on something that was insane. And as far as Ghost, the man being killed in Fort Worth today, the older cat, that got nothing to do with anything with this, from what I know. Now, could it be revealed later on that, that was somebody big homie and blah, 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 and all this stuff and everything like that? It's very possible because the real story is already out there. We'll drop that tomorrow because I really want to focus on this message right here. Or better yet, you know what? We'll just drop it right now. The whole entire thing of what happened was already dropped as far as there was a dice game and everything like that and everything. Yeah. But what happened was Lil Ronnie wasn't a part of any of that. Lil Ronnie's homeboy was the one who robbed it.
These cats was basically spitting by Lil Ronnie's place every day for 2 days straight. This is already known, by the way. This is literally, if y'all watch my Instagram story, you already know I was just in Dallas not too long ago. Really in Fort Worth and really went by and stuff like that. So I won't, reveal anything that ain't already known. If Seti Nash get it, it's already fourth hand information. And y'all know that stuff get passed down. So what basically happened was this. They literally sat up there, got robbed, spun by Lil Ronnie house a couple of times and told him, hey, bro, your people robbed us. They think that Lil Ronnie has something to do with it. So, what ends up happening? They watch him a little bit. And this part right here is where I say that capital murder stuff is going to end up sticking, because if this is true, it don't matter. Lil Ronnie obviously exchanged his daughter with his baby mama at the car wash and everything like that. She got in, and then boom, the cats hopped out the car. Girl pulled up, hopped out the car and everything like that. They're saying originally it is 6 people involved in this. It's not just the 3 that we seen. There's more people involved with this. So down the line, if we see more arrests, this, what I heard from Fort Worth, is the truest story that come up out of this. Hey, bro, Lil Ronnie, unfortunately, just wasn't giving up his homie and all this stuff and everything like that, and he ain't had nothing to do with it, but he definitely was not giving up his folks. Like, bro, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all go, blah, blah, blah. But they're thinking to themselves, nah, yeah, you do. You do got something to do with this. So there's that. When it boils down to it, man, that green piece of paper that a lot of people will lie for, steal for, kill for, will sacrifice their talents and time for, that cannot be your moral compass as to killing somebody. It makes zero sense. And I'm going to tell you why. Because some people are, no, man, it make all the sense in the world. Bro, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to kill these cats. You got to blah, blah, blah. No. And I'm going to tell you why it's not. Because if you can be manipulated by money that bad, you need to learn how to manipulate money. You should never in your life give somebody your last. You should never in your life show everybody everything. You should never in your life produce to the world what you've produced for yourself, because if you produce it for the world, somebody gonna feel like they can go ahead and take it. But for those who continue to be ostentatious, those who continue to do backdoor deals, those who decide to run around and indulge in illicit activities and gambling and all this stuff that ain't sanctioned, let me ask you a simple question. At the worst day, was it worth it? I get all the best. I get all the highs. Hey, man, look, I was doing this. I was doing this. I was doing this. I was doing this. I was doing that. And I was doing that. I get all that. But what about them bad days? What about them days that you couldn't eat? What about them days that you ain't changed your drawers and your pants and your socks and all that for days on end? What about the times where you had to sit up here and take penitentiary chances all just survive to another month? And next thing you know, that next month is there and you got to do it all over again. Then what? That's the question that y'all got to ask yourselves. RIP, and we'll do one last video on this tomorrow. And after that, when the arrests start happening, we'll jump back on it. Other than that, enjoy your day, man. It's been a lovely one.